Greetings and welcome to Prosperous Universe, episode 4. In the previous episode, we got a second prefab up and running, which I'm actually considering changing. I think I might tear it down and expand into a different area. That's just a thought. Now, we would lose some of the material from the construction, because it has been a few days since I did that. But I think it might be worth moving into a different area at the same time. So keep making BSC, BDs, and everything else, but also make the PE. Because we need to buy PE, and PE has got expensive recently. If you actually look at the market for polyethylene, we can see that right now there's only Toes Diversified Services who is selling the PE at 13 when it was 7 point something. So it's got quite expensive recently. So one thing is I'm considering making our own PE, and then either selling the excess here or using all of it to make our thing, because of the thing it makes. If we go back to our prefabs here, it makes the it's a BD. It makes the BDE, and our BDE is entirely sold out here. We have got the order for the higher one. We can move it down to 2,000, but BDE is selling. So making the PE would be good for our own long-term price decreases. Because if it were to go up to 13, the actual profitability goes down quite substantially. Yeah, so we could actually make our own, which would make a big difference to our current economy. So it's one of those, where do we go with it? So, but also what I've been talking to Toad, Mr. Washington Toad on the things, and he suggested something is quite useful. Is make a rig, get water, and do transportation runs of water up to Mariah. If we take a look over Mariah right now with liquids and their water supply, they have not too much water there, and it's quite expensive. It's 49.98 there, and our current water supply, water is at 20, so it's a lot higher. And that's just here. There might be other places we can ship it as well. So that's a good idea, and because it doesn't require any raw material to produce, just runs a rig, I'm actually considering doing that as it's a nice sort of passive money generating system. Yes, it'll draw resources for food and whatnot, but we're already paying those out now, and it has no raw material income. So I think we get one of those up and running. So let's take a look at what we can do. What's the actual usage of those? Our biggest concern is actually people. So what would a rig set us back? A rig would set us back 30 people. We would need some BSC and MCG. That's not a problem. We can buy those. I believe we can buy those because we don't think we have 8 BSC in stock. We're missing 4, and I think we've got some on sale anyway. So we can probably get that up and running. But we need 30 people, and we're currently using 160 of our 200. So yeah, we have the capacity to bring that online immediately. The question then is, do we also go down the basic materials plant so we can start making our own PE? If we can make our own polyethylene, that would be quite useful for us. We'd be able to make 200 every 6.43 hours. We only need 150 in order to make the actual BDE. So I'm thinking we might even go down that route. That one would, however, require 100 people, which, if we were to run that, we can run that and the rig at the same time. So two choices are government base. Where am I about man base? Two options are: we get rid of one of we keep both the machines, the PP ones, and we get the basic middle panel up and running, and we're going to be way over our limit. So we'd have to get rid of one of those. If we did that, we haven't got the people left to get the rig as well. So I'm thinking we go down the rig route, and what we could always do is get an extra. We could always aim to get an extra Pioneer hub up and running pretty quickly, actually. I mean, we're going to need a BTA, some BBH, and some MCG. Tell you what we'll do. We'll start the day in our market area, and we'll get rid of all of our orders, bring all the stock back in so we can see what stock we've got available, and we'll look at what we can do with it. Also, we got some filled orders here. I have bought some limestone and some iron between recordings. That was entirely for the current production run, which is running right now. Which this requires, I think it's 2 BSE. It requires 1 iron, 2 limestone. So I bought a few little bits. Did kind of tap out my cash reserve a little bit too much, but we're okay at the moment. We had a couple of sales recently. So there we go. Let's clear down all of our orders. That brings all of our stock back in. So now our stock should look sufficiently healthier now. If we go down to Pioneer Hub, well, not Pioneer Hub, but if we go down to Rig, we have the entire BSE in there now. We just need the MCG, which we can go and buy. Now, if we're going to do, I'm thinking we get rid of the PP1, and we try and go down the route. If we do that, we're going to need to get up and running pretty quickly an additional Pioneer Hub. So let's go buy ourselves a nice 80 MCG. If we don't use it, we keep it in stock anyway. How much would some MCG cost me? MCG materials. MCG material mineral constitution granulate. I should remember its name. I always remember its initials. 35 unit. I need 80 units, so that would be for 80 units at 35 each. It's gonna say it's about $2,000. Let's just get the 40 and come back in a few moments. We got the price won't change, so that's not a problem. And if we do want to get the extra material, we can get the extra material. I entirely got the wrong thing there. Let's try that again. This time paying attention to what we're doing. I would like to buy 40 units at 35.98. Buy. There we go. That was much more logical to try and do. Alright, thank you. So if we now go into our base, we should be able to go into Pioneers, down to under Resources, and be able to get that rig up and running now. Boom, rig running. Let's go into our production and just get it turned. Ooh, we even need to alter this room. Ooh, that's gonna be annoying. You know what? You go there, because I wish you would remember to be in that mode. That'd be so much easier. Okay, rig. For now, I would like. How much do you produce per turn? You would produce 8 water every 5 hours 26. Let's actually go pop that into our spreadsheet before we do anything else, though. Hi. Let's put down here. We have now got ourselves a. You know what? I'm going to do this way. You. Perfect. So here we have a rig, and it takes no materials. It has 8. Was it? Produces 8. All right. So I'm going to bring all of this across. So I want to make sure we keep an eye on how much the water will cost us to make as well, as we alter stuff. There we go. Try and keep the columns roughly the same. So the material is going to be N/A, because there is no material. The raw cost is going to be 0 because there's no material for it. The cost is going to be 0. Actually, I'm going to try and keep these roughly the same. So you will just be, yeah, you're going to be that. Boom. Rig is H2O. Can we just move you 2 down a little bit? That would be great. Thanks. Insert row. Insert row. Okay. So the time will be 5 hours 26 minutes. So 5 times 60. Don't do the shift tab. 5 times maybe time 60 plus whatever the number was. I can't remember. 26. Thank you. 26. Boom. There's that, and then you divided by 60. Boom. Staff costs. Okay, so I'm going to do these. I'm going to try and get some of these copied in because it's just so much easier to not have to do it that way. Can I just grab. Done. And paste. Don't give me merge cells. Damn you, merge cells. Alright. Merge cells look so much nicer, but they're such a pain to get in up and running. Alright, you. Good. Only you don't want to be using the I-11. You're going to be using the I-22. Perfect. 22. You use that. Great. You use there. Fine. You do that. Yep. You do that. No. What? Oh, sale price. I would need to set up here a H2O. I don't know what colour scheme it's going to be yet. Let's just set it to 20 for a minute so we can get it tested. Your sales price is going to be that. Profits there, yep. Don't know what your price will be yet. Alright. So you have only 30 people. That's our current cost. Production is 1 unit of them. Amount is 0 because the batch amount is 8. There we go. So rigs are nice and easy. They have no input, no raw material costs at all. They produce 8 per run. Okay, good. They're going to be done in 8 hours. We're going to get you running on a single one now. Just get you started. Boom. There you go. And you know, I'm just going to flood the orders temporarily. But hey, flood the orders with water. I'll change that out to be a bit more robust after the episode. But for now, it's just going to be just a bunch of single units. Okay, let's get rid of this underline here. To be fair, I don't ever need to be doing any of this. I just kind of like the styling of the Excel spreadsheet. It's part of the game for me. Where's the other line? There, it's Bombarder. What colour is water? It's brown. Ooh. So water is going to be a brownie colour. Do I have a nice brownie colour? I have a nice brownie colour right there. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Alright. So we're all done on that. There's no materials to deal with. You got that. Okay. Yeah, because you're on different grids, so you have to find your colour code. Right. Perfect. Okay, so we now have that is now at 190, which means all of our consumptions have changed. So let's go take a quick nosy at our consumptions. Yes. Now before we go into that mode, I think what we should do, we should seriously consider getting rid of the extra PP1 in favour of getting a BDE running, and we would definitely need to get the machine running. But the question is, would it be worth keeping the PP1? It might very well be worth keeping the PP1 if we can. What's our cash reserve like right now? 6,800. What would it cost? What do we need to get an extra to get the BB1? Okay, so we would need BSE, which we're out of. We would need BBH, which we're missing one, and we need some MCG, which we need. Okay, so let's go have a look at the cost of getting a BMP. Alright, give me a BMP. Cancel that. See that? I had to figure how much it would cost me to make a rig, and I wouldn't spend hardly anything because we already had the BSE in. Alright, so let's copy you, just because you're easier to copy into here. Boop. Oh, no, and you as well. There we go. Alright. So get rid of those. Alright, so BBH 4. We would need 3 more. So 4 with one in stock. Apparently you're not going to do. You're not going to do your calculation, are you? So that minus. Where'd you? Why did you not copy down here? I swear the system confuses me. You know what? It does confuse me because I'm trying to figure out how the lookups work. I still don't know what's wrong with them. Alright, BBH 4, we have 1 in stock. BDE 2, we're mentioning the BDE since we have it. So let's put 3 in there, just convenience. No, next one is BBH. And BSE. Alright, BBH, we're going to need 3, and BSE, we're going to need 6. Cost of BBH is BBH. That. You seriously tell me that the reason it didn't work is because there was no price in there. I would be happy if that was the reason. Alright, the price it wasn't. Alright, BBH. How much does a BBH cost me right now to go and buy? Marketplace, please. I feel bad we're going to be doing that because we can make our own BBH, but I want to get up and running now. So, prefabs. A BBH. Orders. We'll set it back. 1,989 each. 1,989 each. if we were to buy them. Okay. The next one would be, you have to pay attention. The next one would be BBH. Ooh, got two BBHs in there. Ooh. Someone screwed up. That was one with me. I'm looking at BB, isn't there? BSE. Yeah. BBH, yeah. And MCG. Ah, we didn't need that one. Okay, well, you can go away. MCG, we need 48. Now, the MCG. Is this going to cost us that much? Wow, it's going to cost us a hell of a lot to get that up and running. And the MCG, 48 MCG is not going to be cheap for us right now. Oh no, that's right, it's the decimal point threw me off. It's the BSC and the BBH that's going to kind of screw us over here. And then we just have to go and buy an extra Pioneer hub, which again requires BBH, BB. So I'm thinking what we should do then, in this particular situation we're in, is we should get rid of one of the production, the prefab plants, and get the other machine up and running, and just have a bit of diversity in our selling products. Yeah, okay. It's a risk I want to play around with, and I want to see kind of what happens if you delete a building with a production in progress. So let's go look at our base. I need to remove one building, and I want to remove one of our prefab buildings, and it'll be you. Demolishing a building cannot be undone. Only the display materials will be reclaimed. Oh, there. So we get. Oh, actually, we get BSC 3. Would we get any BBH? We get 2 BBH, so we need 1 of them. And any BSC we get back. We get 3 BSC, so we don't need 3 of them. It's going to cost us 8 grand to get it done. But I think we can pull 8 grand. We might have to sell some stuff beforehand, but it might be doable. You know what? Let's do it. Worth a risk. Ready to kill the use. Damn you. I have to deal with that one. It's got 7 hours left. I'm not going to let it run 7 hours, so I'm going to cancel that and that one. We should get some of the material back. There we go. Because that's a new feature came in like a week ago, maybe 2 days ago. Something. It happened. So we should now be able to go to buildings and get rid of that building we don't want. There we go. And if we go back into our production, we should only have 1 production building running right now, and that is fine for now. We'll deal with you in a moment. Okay, can we get close to getting? We're at 110. It would put us over the limit to get the middle plan, but honestly, it would put us over the limit by such a small amount. I don't feel it's going to hurt us in the long run. We're over by 10 people. Over by 10 people. We need to go and buy into. Okay, we need to go buy into this. So we would use up 6 of our BSE. Okay, BBH, BDE, BDE2, BDE, BDE 10. So okay, and infrastructure is going to cost us for another penny a hab. We'd need to get BDE. I think we'd be generally okay. We need to get a BTA, they're expensive. But you know what, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. It's probably a bad idea to do. We need 1 BBH right now. So I'm going to go buy 1 BBH. BBH. They only 2,000, but we can play around and we can do with all we want, can't we? Buy for 2,000. We're not actually going to spend 2,000 because it'll actually buy less, I believe. I don't know if it did actually. Let's have a look at that cash. I want to play around with that. Yep. Yeah, so actually material purchase was at 19989. See? All good. I've got the refunded the 2,000. It's weird the way it does the refund rather than refunding the little bit. Okay, so we're done there. If I go to base, I should now be able to buy that. Mineral plant is up and running. Okay, we are now ever so slightly over our people list. Now I don't want to do this just yet, but how much would it cost us? How much short are we of Ahab? 2, 4, 1, and 18. Okay, so BSE. So let's get rid of you because I don't need you anymore, and keep you where you are for now. Let's clear all the colours down as well over here. So nope, not you. Colours that one. All right. So good. BSE. Where are you? Pineapple. BSE 0 in stock. We have 8 BDE, so we don't worry about that. BDE, good. BTA. Alright, so we're missing pretty much everything. We got 22 of you in stock. Alright, and that is literally on our list here. Okay, okay, we're all good there. We need to get a price for BDE and BTA. Okay, BDE. So I'm all over the place to get, so I'm buying stuff and I'm doing myself. BDE. Current buying price is nice. 2196. 2196. 2196. 2196. And BTA. Now we won't be able to buy all these today, but we'll find it out. This is 1100. There we go. Alright, so if we were to buy this upgrade, it's going to cost us 17 pounds. Wow, these stack up pretty quickly, don't they? So we can make our own materials if we can potentially get to that point, but right now we're going to be running a little bit over our efficiency mod budget right now, due to yeah, just due to. All right, so let's actually take the opportunity here to bring this as an expansion again. Let's not do that though. Boop. All right, I'm going to grab. What kind of materials would it require? How many combinations do we have here? Production. Ooh, basically, no, it's multiples. What can you make me? Ooh, you can make me a lot of things. Okay, well, the good news, bad news scenario is it's going to make me a lot of stuff, but the bad news part of that is it's going to be a big spreadsheet when I build it. And I think I'll do that off camera for you all, because I think you won't see that spreadsheet, do you? To be fair, I don't actually need a spreadsheet. I know where I'm going to be producing, but it's fine. Let's get this. So, to start with, it's going to be this. So, PE is what I'll care about to start with. Just grab you. Here. You're going to be a 100 person, and you are my basic materials plant. Alright. You are going to need to grab that, because this first one is going to be a merger. Boop. Let's grab that one, because the first one's going to be a merger with 2 products in it, because I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, so your PE, your bright blue, like that. Your materials, hydrogen and carbon. So H and C, it uses 2H, 1C. Now over here we need a H and a C. Perfect. The time to production right now, it will be 7 hours 15 minutes. So yeah, I need to fill these in for the other one as well. Let's clear those down. So without anything, actually we're running right at that at the moment. So current time will be 7:15 equals 7 times 60 plus 15. There we go. Why do you underline? Underlines are amazing. Have an underline. There you go. Alright, so you know why? Oh no, you don't. No underlines there. No, stop your underlines. No underlines for you. Alrighty. So you're running that. You're going to put costs in here. So how much is hydrogen going to cost us right now? I'm going to need a little bit of hydrogen to get up and running, but we'll get that in a moment. Oh, you want to be no hydrogen in stock. I didn't check like an idiot. No hydrogen's been a bit of an issue. Oh, that's your hydrogen. Hydrogen's going for 180 right now. So hydrogen goes for 180. Carbon, on the other hand. Carbon. Carbon, ooh, it's over 32899. It's 328.99. Boom. Okay, so PE is going to cost me 668. for 200. Total production cost with the time run is 700. We can make 20. Nope, that's our sales price. That's P there. Why is it at 20? Oh, right. PE sale price there. What we do properly. There. And it'll probably sell for around 10, we'll say, just for convenience there. What are you complaining about? You are complaining about that being so high. That is so high because that's high. The batch height there is actually wrong. That should be 200 per batch. You get your money from there. Where's the one that picks the number of people? I need to pick up the right number of people. Staff cost. Yes, so you're using the 80. You should not be using the 80. You should be taking yours from I-26. There we go. That is substantially less than we're going to sell it for. So if we sell it for that, we make that much profit each. And I think it's 200 per batch. Is that profit each? I believe that's profit each, and I didn't really count. I can't remember. I think it's profit per unit. Total per item and sale price. So that's profit each. So if you take that, for example, that one there, if you take that and you times it by that, that's how much profit you make per batch. It's not major, but it's there. That's also wrong. If you take that and you times it by that, that's more like it per batch. If you could sell the whole lot at 10, which we can't, but we can get going. Okay, I'll fill the other ones in as things go around. I don't think we're actually going to get this one. Oh, in case you're wondering, you need to go the way. So this is the time in minutes to produce with no additions. Time in minutes to produce with with POs, something PWO, with PWO, and because coffee is expensive. And then of course we got the full luxury, which is coffee and PWO. And I've tested out adding coffee to the mix actually makes things less valuable because we use 0.8 right now. And watch what happens to this price here. Boom, goes down. I know, but I've tested it, and it's actually more. It's actually the best efficiency is to have PWO and the defaults, and just forget the coffee entirely. So there we go. Okay, where's your time? 326, 326. That's not 26, 326. You should equal that, and you should also be centered. Why is you? You should all be centered. All of you. All of you actually should be centered. There you go. All right, so we're up and running with that. So now I need to get some hydrogen and carbon in. I would like to run this for quite a big run. Not initially, but just a couple of big runs. So if we get ourselves, say, 4 hydrogen, 4 carbon and 8 hydrogen, if we can afford that. What's our price right now? Hydrogen's going to be our bottleneck here. So we'll put you over there for me, carbon. Give me my gases. Give me my hydrogen. The hydrogen's 180. Yeah. So if I were to say buy 8 hydrogen at 180, that would be the equivalent of buying 4 carbon at 328.99. We're going to be spending a bit of cash. 1400. That'll do. Yeah, we can do it for runs. Okay, buy that. Buy that. That will get a couple of runs of our machine up and running. We now have 4 and 8, so we can do 4 runs. Okay, and so for now, I'm just going to tell it to do 4 simple runs. Boop, 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 boop. It'll do it to the end. It'll run out eventually and tell me I can't do that anymore. But there we go. Perfect. Okay, so you're making the BSE. I can make more BSE. I am aware of that. So let's just get you stacked up with, for now, just produce it until the chain runs out. there's no benefit to running a big batch and separate to small batches. Only that you can walk away and not come back for a while. So it's just that way. So like these, we can make one of these. If I make these 5, we'll take the same amount of time to run as that one block of 5 did. There's no benefit for doing it in a big run, which is a bit weird actually. Let's go up to our. Have we done there? We are done there. So we have a warp pump running. Now the plan is, we make the PE and we use the PE to make BDE. It keeps our costs overall down, but excess run, because actually we do produce it almost parity. The excess run, we need to either sell it, which we'll try, and if we don't, we'll keep it in stock. And when we build up enough water, enough excess PE, and some of the BTAs and stuff, we're going to ship them out somewhere. Don't know where we'll send them, somewhere. Put you there. You just put back to that mode again. You just I might have to get rid of this grid. I like this grid, but I might have to get rid of this and put it into a different screen and have just a dedicated production screen later on. But we'll do that when we get to time. Okay, final thing for the day. My notes are flashing, so let's get rid of some notes, shall we? Order fulfilled, yeah, that's my 2 purchase orders. My 8 has been produced, yep. You received an invitation. Oh! We have an invitation. We have an invitation to join the company, Mao Kowinski. I mispronounced that. Mao Kiko Whiskey? Mercantile. Yes. I've actually been contacted by these over on YouTube and in DMs and stuff, and we are going to join them and see how everything goes in the whole organisation thing, which I completely forgot about doing at the beginning of the episode. I wouldn't do it right at the very beginning. So we're going to join them at this corporation here, and see how it works with the corporation side of things as well. We've never tried, even in the previous run we did. We never tried it, so we're going to join those now. We need 500 NCC to join them, so let's go get ourselves some NCC. NCC is a different currency type, which we have 0 of. So, currency exchange is a little bit more difficult, so let's have a look. Currency exchange. I did look this up earlier. It's under FX for the exchange matrix. Thank you. FX, please. Perfect. We have ICA. We want to buy NCC. Click that. Brings up the grid. We can go to place an order. And before we place the order, is there actually any? Yes. So okay, we make nothing. Good name. It's actually saying 3,000 ICA's worth of NCC. Okay, so if I said I want to spend 1, now this is where currency conversion is confusing to me. We buy 1 lot of 1,000, not just we can't buy like 500. We have to buy 1 lot of 1,000. I want to buy 1 lot of NCC. Buy insufficient cash. That's the wrong way around. That's what I say. It's really confusing to me. So how about we try the other direction? We want to go NCC here. And ICA there. Okay. Try it again. And again, is anyone selling it actually? There's no one actually selling it. I can't do any damn thing without it. Fine. I will buy 1 of those for 1 of those. Current price. Oh, that's the price. Okay, yeah, sorry. I only need 1 lot. I'll pop it in there. We can hopefully get some in, and we will see if we can get that money through. As soon as that money comes through, I will join, and then next episode we'll go through what the difference is about joining and how things change. But until next time, when we do join the corporation, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.